every Saturday from 10 a.m. on SpiceFM. And moving on to the everyday stroke office makeup look, we were just speaking to the incredible Kiki.
Hi.
Kiki Wanyaga, she's the one who managed to put on this base. Yeah? Because
Yeah.
my makeup is kind of done. It's a base, right? Just so I couldn't scare you. Because at my age, I was told you a suitcase of makeup. So I was like, okay. Sita was to. But honestly, understand one thing. Yeah? When it comes to the looks, when it comes to offices, yeah, situations are different. Think of ladies like singer, actress Anaipe Tande, model Juma, the amazing blue collar women at Build Her, etc, etc, etc. Kazi yetu ni different. So when I refer to every day, me at the office every day, yeah, it's always something drama. I bring the drama. Once I was told, Olivia, this is still a corporate office. I said, okay, fine. Wachani, hide kwa studio. No, I wasn't actually told that. They just welcomed me. But think accounts, think law, think marketing, think women on boards. Yeah, that's a shout out to the network. Seriously, that's what I mean by the everyday office look. If you work in a bank, this one is for you. Everyday office. Mm-hmm. How did you prep me for this everyday office look? Because I'm not kabisa zero. What do I got on?
You have, of course, your skincare, your primer, definitely, foundation, powder, concealer, bronzer, and a gloss, and your eyebrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of those, which ones have you already applied?
On
All of them. I already have all of those things.
Yes.
So every day doesn't mean less. It just means...
Yeah, for everyday look, it doesn't mean that you miss any of the steps. It's just every step that you do, but just with minimal product. Yeah.
It's minimal product.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to find out who Kiki is, how we can find out more about her, how we can get her onto our roster of makeup artists in a bit. Creating the everyday office look. I'm joined by Kiki Wanyaga. Her Insta is Wanyaga_Kiki. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Lakini Kiki sio hiyo jina ya M-Pesa. No, their names and then their
Yeah, I might be catfishing people.
You might be, kidogo. But in a nutshell, who is Kiki?
Who am I? I really don't know. Does anyone really ever know how to answer that question correctly? Like if you're put on this one, like tell me something about you. Like my mind goes blank. But I am a professional makeup artist. I am a certified professional makeup artist. That's what I do for a living, and it's something that I really, really enjoy. It's something that started quite a while ago, and yeah, I've been doing it for a couple of years, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Ama, you decided, you know what? I love makeup in general.
Yeah.
I think there's a huge potential with regards to our beauty industry, and I want to make my mark. So how did it actually come about that you ended up being certified as a makeup artist?
It started, I'm pretty sure every young girl at some point had a lot of makeup or used their mom's makeup or their aunties or their sisters. That's how I started with my sisters, a completely wrong shade of foundation. I was looking ashy. Yeah, but I started like watching YouTube videos, tutorials and stuff, and then I saw an opening for Mark. They had a job interview, and then I interviewed it. I went for the interview, but the first time around I didn't get it. And then
why not? What did they say you were lacking?
To be honest, I wasn't quite skilled by the time, because I just started out. I didn't know anything about eyebrows, because I started out with like eyeshadow, skincare. I foundation and stuff, but I didn't start with eyebrows, so I wasn't really skilled at the time. So I don't fault them. But then afterwards, I just decided if I want to be serious about this, let me go to college or something, some place where the certificate is going to be viable or noticeable, or something that's going to get me ahead. And then that's when I decided to go to college. I went to Linton's for 6 months, and then interviewed again for Mark, and then I got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And no correlation to the fact that you got your degree from Linton's.
No.
But in the meantime, like, how were you supporting yourself?
My parents, because I was still in campus at the time, so I was just trying out my luck. So my parents were there, and then afterwards I kind of branched out.
Since you were studying at a university, what were you studying there?
Environmental science.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's some Alicia Keys. The track is Show Me Love. Hello, Direct, safe space for women, hosted by a woman, music only by women, and only women guests. SpiceFM KE, your preferred social. The questions you have for the professionals. Today it is all things makeup. 4 unique looks that we are creating: night out, everyday office, costume, and bridal. Yeah? Wanyaga _ Kiki. Wanyaga is WANYAGA _ KIKI. That is her handle. She's here. She's creating this amazing everyday office look for me. Yo, I'm even gonna push my fringe. Yeah,
You gotta see.
Yeah, just like standardmedia.co.ke on the homepage. Just I'm pushing it aside. Check it out. Tell me, what are some of the do's and don'ts for office makeup?
I'll start with the do's. I feel like
Do wear makeup.
I mean, if you want to look put together and
Refined.
put on some makeup, but if not, like no pressure.
If not, it's fine.
It's cool. The do's, I feel like for everyday office wear makeup, the main feature, because in makeup there are usually different features. The main feature is the eyeshadow, where the eyeshadow is one that's more bold, where the lipstick maybe is more bold. But for the everyday makeup look, I feel like the skin is the one that's more you're supposed to put in the effort there, because everyday makeup, it's something that you throw on every day.
Do you need a color corrector? Do you need a concealer? You'll need primer, foundation. You need all of that.
You need a primer, of course, for your skin type, oily, dry. You get the gist.
Yeah.
A good foundation. It depends on the coverage that you want, because different foundations give different coverages.
Yes.
You need a concealer if you suffer maybe from like some pigmentation under your
It's
eye.
called life. It's called tiredness.
Yeah, it's called adulting. It is called adulting. So yeah, you need a concealer, you need a powder, a mascara, a lipstick, and a setting spray.
Okay.
And you're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, slowly.
Okay.
The things we need.
The primer. You need to get a primer for your skin type, because if you don't have one that's for your skin type, your makeup is either gonna move, it's not gonna sit well. You need a foundation, your shade of foundation, not like two different.
Don't guess, and don't just steal somebody's.
Yeah, don't.
Right? It don't work for you. It's not like someone's eyewear. You know.
You go to a store, you get shade matched. If you have a foundation that works for you, stick to that.
Okay.
A concealer for your under eye, to correct adulting. Your powder and mascara, a lipstick, and a setting spray.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 6-7 things. Not too bad. We're going to talk about makeup mistakes, because we've all been there. We've all done our mistakes. You know what the essentials are and how to avoid those mistakes in a bit. Today on Double O Direct, it is a makeup special. We are creating 4 amazing looks: night out, everyday office, costume, bridal. Mokera is working on the SFX costume look. In a few minutes, we'll be updating you. Let me tell you, it is spectacular. Spectacular. But as Kiki said, not for office.
Definitely not.
Not for office. So what are some of the mistakes you've seen people make with their office makeup?
Going overboard, like doing too much. Because you could not take, for example, the going out look that was just created. You wouldn't particularly see that in an office. You wouldn't particularly
thinking about a bank teller.
Yeah.
You're thinking about someone who works in an insurance company.
Do you imagine going to the bank or going to the hospital and then seeing like your doctor in like an SFX kind of makeup or like blue eyeshadow and blue lipstick? You kind of reconsider and want to know like their credentials. Are you really a doctor?
I did ask somebody once.
Yeah.
I said, please show me your certificate. And actually, it was an emergency room because I just slammed my hand in the door.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is I was not convinced.
Yeah, like,
This
I
is a
need
medical professional.
show me your papers. Show me your degree. Show me your papers.
Okay, so putting too much eyeshadow. What else?
Yeah. Bronzer, like contouring, doing too much, because sometimes, for example, in drag or creative looks, you could see like the contour is more exaggerated because that's the path that the look is on. Like, see, very, very chiseled look. You could see it's dark. Dramatic eyelashes, smoky eye. I mean, I feel like day to day makeup look, if you have, let's say if you're working a bank, a hospital, you have at most 10, 15, 20, tops 30 minutes, and that's on a good day to do your makeup. So you need something really, really fast. So you just need something to just dab quickly and you're good to go.
What should you carry in your bag just to make sure that your look remains fresh throughout the day as you're working?
Your powder, to, especially if you have like oily skin, to blot out the powder. A setting spray, sometimes that helps if you want to have the more refreshed look, because sometimes during the day you're tired and when you're tapping, like when you're dabbing the oil, you need to spray against that. You can have the more refreshed, fresh face look. Yeah.
Lips.
And maybe a lipstick, the one that you had during the day, or a gloss to just touch up.
What happened to flavored glosses?
I
They were a
miss-
thing a couple of years ago.
I had a Victoria's Secret gloss one time. It was strawberry flavored. I don't know where it went, but I miss it. I miss that strawberry flavored lip gloss.
All right, Kiki, where can we find you?
On Instagram, my handle is wanyaga_Kiki. I enjoy making reels, tutorials, and just everything in between.
This makeup special that we have going on right now, it is extra. We've got the night out look, we've got the everyday office, costume, bridal. And I was wondering for you, why you're not getting some powder for my face, Kiki. Kiki, you're just going to leave me to shine like a diamond. Kiki. Yeah, you know, Kiki's been creating this amazing everyday office look. She's told us, don't put too much eyeshadow. Do not do too much contouring. Leave the lashes at home, right? Leave the lashes at home. Do not carry them to the workplace. But then do carry some powder, some fixing spray, you know, some gloss, just to touch up your look throughout the day. But I'm also here with fine artist Mokair. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I know. It's always around the nose, right? It's always around the nose.
Always.
That's so nice. So what product is that exactly?
It's the
Blotting powder?
MAC mineralized powder. It's very good for touch-ups because it doesn't add like extra products.
Someone tried to sell me some sheets. They're in a packet and they looked like baking sheets.
I've seen
The bloating
those.
papers.
The blotting papers.
Yeah.
Would you recommend them?
I've tried them once and blotting, it does work, but I don't know about like longevity.
Okay. I want to wrap it up with you, Kiki. Thank you so much. You told me you studied it. You were working at MAC. What have been some of the challenges you've had since you branched out?
Clientele,
Yeah.
because with MAC you do get like walk-in clients and you get to consult with them if they want to get you on the side. If they have a wedding or something, that's how they would reach you. But if you branch out freelance, it is more like, of course, freelance, and you get to work around your own hours, but the consistency, especially with getting clientele and getting clients who trust in what you do and getting clients who like want to work with you over and over again.
Like me?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so that I think was one of the challenges the first year that I branched out, because I think this is my second year freelance, but now things are looking up.
So question, what would you advise somebody who's thinking they want to get into the beauty industry, they want to become a makeup artist, with regards to consistency of jobs, pay, safety, security, health, all of that kind of stuff? What would you tell them?
I'd say when you're starting out, be slightly flexible with your prices, because I feel like if you're hell bent on, let's say you charge 3,000, 4,000, and then you're like, no, this is what I charge, and you don't have clientele who can speak on the fact that you do a good job. If you charge 4,000 and then you get someone who's like, I don't have 4,000, I have maybe 3,000, 2,500, you could always go that, because that's how you kind of market yourself. Be consistent. Put your work out there, whatever it is that you do. Even if you think it's good enough, somebody will like it and they will reach out to you. So just be consistent, be flexible, be firm on what you do or how you do it. And because sometimes in the industry you will get people who either want to pay you by exposure or just want to, just not the best people, because you get to interact with so many people, with so many different kinds of people. So just be firm. And if you feel like there's a job and you feel like it's not, I've said be flexible with your prices, but at the same time there's some prices you're like, you know what, it's fine, I'm gonna pass, I know something else will come along, and something usually does.
What would you love to accomplish as a makeup artist? I've always wanted to know with regards to your industry, because I know so little about it. What are the Grammys? What are the EMAs? What are the Oscars for makeup artists? Like, what do you really want to do, and who would you really love to work with?
I'd really, really love to work with international brands, like Fenty, Kylie, like so many different brands, so that you get yourself out there. You worked at MAC. And I loved every minute of it. Being like a celebrity makeup artist, like consistently having a clientele where we get to work together on their daily life, and just be consistent. And
advice to your clients before I let you go, when Kiki is not around, advice to your clients. What do you have to say? Parting words.
Look for me. I'm available. Don't look for another makeup artist. It's me.
Wanyaga _Kiki.
Yeah.
Spell it out for us.
Wanyaga, WANYAGA. Kiki _KIKI. Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciated you coming to 00 Direct and spending this time and doing this for me.
Thank you so much for having me. This was fun. I've always said that probably slightly in a type of I want to be in radio, but thank you for having me.